nobody's even watching this video really, so I don't think it really matters if I put this up, because, I mean, like, if nobody's gonna see it, then it doesn't really matter. What is a found footage film? So, most people tend to characterize a found footage film as being like this really lazy form of filmmaking. A lot of people think it's just really lazy, and they're like, that's just lazy. I mean, you're taking a piece of footage and you're calling it your own. That I made that footage. It's mine. I made that. Hey, you can't take that away. Like, no, that's not okay. Okay, it sort of is, actually, but you gotta understand, with found footage film, which I still haven't explained the definition for, by the way, you're taking this piece of footage, and you aren't calling it your own, okay? Nobody ever said you were doing that. What you're actually doing is you're basically titling it and putting it out under your name, but you always have, like, a little bit of story to tell. That was cringy. I'm gonna delete that. But you always have this. You always have this, like, I don't know. It's like the footage has like some meaning to you. You look at it and you're like, hey, that's kind of cool. You know, that kind of has a certain theme about it that I just kind of like. And so you title it, and that's it. And you don't even do much to it.
So, as an example of a found footage film that we can analyze, here is a film by Hollis Frampton. It's called Works and Days, and you can read the artist's actual description of how he came to find it, so you can understand better what a found footage film looks like. So here we go. This is the Filmmakers Cooperative, and you scroll down, click Load More, and here it is. So here you read it. Here's some images from it. I haven't seen this, by the way, but this is the description, which makes this a pretty good example of a found footage film. All proceeds from the rental of this film will go to the support of the publication of the Filmmakers Co-op catalog. I bought this film in a Canal Street junk shop for $1 and found myself in complete agreement with it. So, what he's saying here is he basically just went into a junk shop and he found this film and he thought, hey, that might work in one of my projects. So he casually buys it, and he buys it for just $1. It's very cheap, and he isn't expecting anything, notice. But then he goes home and he finds, and he's interested by it. He's pleasantly surprised by what he finds on the film. The ostensible pretext is the humane and practical discipline of making a vegetable garden, hence the title borrowed from Hesiod. The gardeners are masters of their art so that their work blossoms into overarching metaphor. See, that's the significance that he is adding to it. He is analyzing it, and because it hits him, it strikes him in a specific way. I've attached my logo to the film not to claim it as a ready-made, but in the spirit of Chinese coiffeurs who affix their vermilion seals to paintings as a mark of admiration. So this is what he is saying, is that he is not claiming this as ready-made, but he is publishing it with his logo because he admires what it is and therefore wants to make it available. This is like what a found footage film looks like. You don't look at it for it on purpose, but you get surprised by it, and then when you have that, then you're basically all set up to make that a found footage film. You just have to title it, but you do not claim it as your own. You clearly label it as found footage, and you do not do anything more to it than that. So, I mean, it's really a good example because this shows how filmmakers think about found footage films and why they make them.
It can just be like anything pretty much. Okay, most found footage films really aren't digital, but I mean, I guess you could have a digital piece of found footage. I don't know why you do that, but I mean, I think that would be pretty stupid because number one, it's not even that rare. Like, it's just like holding up somebody's phone video and saying, "Hey, look, guys! Look, guys, look! It's my found Wait, where'd everybody go? Guys?" Oh yeah, most found footage films are gonna be like the kind that you find on film reels. Found footage films are films that you just like find. Yeah, that's kind of the essence of them if you didn't already guess. So, yeah, that's basically why if you're going to make a found footage film, the first rule is, number one, don't plan on doing it. Yeah, don't plan on like making a found footage film. Don't just randomly say one day, "Hey, I'm gonna make a found footage film." Because, like, then it just, I'm sorry, the magic of it is gone. You make a film when you come across, like, stuff, okay? Like, say you're rummaging through a trash bin, okay? And believe me, this is a huge stereotype of all found footage films. Everybody always says you found this in a dumpster and you claimed it as your own. It's really just a running joke. Ignore it! Ignore it! Or maybe you just bought it off eBay. Hint, mine are all bought off of eBay. And so you rummage through this like recycle bin, or you peruse eBay and you suddenly find this thing and you're like, "That's good! That's good! Hey, you know what? I might make a film of that!" And then you make a film out of it. And you like give it some title. And, like, maybe you edit it just a little bit, but, like, don't edit it too much. And then you just, like, release it, and you say it's your own. No, you don't. Forget I said that. Forget I said that. And then, like, I don't know, I mean, I guess that's kind of the end. You've found a film, and you titled it, and, I mean, that's pretty much all you got to go on. I have not made that much found footage film yet, mostly because, like, if as a filmmaker you're gonna be, like, just making found footage films all the time, then most people are just gonna say you're a hack, and, like, admittedly you would be, because even if every single found footage film that you make has some great meaning that you attach to it, I mean, come on, we can do better. So, anyway, so you don't normally want to do that, and I myself never did that. I one time made the dreadful mistake of buying a film off of eBay just because I wanted to make a found footage film. And then I was like, no, there is no magic in this. I'm just buying a film because I want to make a found footage film. But then, got these films for Christmas, and, like, they're all, like, it was just a lot of random stuff. Like, I bought a bunch of films, and they were given to me as a Christmas gift. And I was like, oh, this is a lot of random crap. I mean, some of it could be really interesting. So I've been looking through it. I haven't nearly gotten through all of it, because a lot of it's, I have to buy reels for them. But, like, there was this one film I came across on a reel that I watched, and it was just, like, a lot of random clips somebody put together of just a bunch of educational films and scenes of children, and I was like, why? Because, like, there wasn't even any leader between each segment. And, like, don't ask me. Whoever put that together, who knows what they were thinking. But the bottom line is, like, I just kind of was intrigued by it. I was like, I just kind of like the whole theme, you know, about being a child and just having fun. And I titled it, and I made it into a film. Okay. So that's the film. It's called You're Only Young Once. It's got my name on it. And I'm going to send it to the Filmmakers Cooperative sometime, and then I'll never see it again. And I'll cry. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see all the different types of film in it, because it was just somebody trying to make a compilation. But yeah, it's pretty neat. So, in conclusion, I want to give you the steps to make a found footage film. Step 1. Like, randomly stumble on a piece of footage and, like, find it, you know? But don't do it on purpose, okay? You can't do it on purpose. Because then it doesn't work. Don't work. So, yeah. Don't do that. So, in other words, basically, don't plan on making a found footage film at all. Until, like, you're presented with the opportunity. And number 2, title it and attach some significance to it. And then, like, that's it.